that happens all the time. When in the evening you just have a lot of energy, and in the morning you just want to keep sleeping.
Guys, write this down, okay? It's free life hacks for you. So how does your family support your musical life?
Way too much. I have bad intonation.
Yeah, you do.
I am pretty good right now, but I have much to learn more.
Welcome to my channel. I hope you're staying safe and doing well. This is the start of a new series where I'm going to be interviewing some of my friends. Now, if you've seen my channel before and if you've watched the previous concert that we did some time ago, it was called Musical Imperatives, and it was a classical music charity concert. And we invited some of our friends and family to all play together, and we live streamed this concert, so you can check it out on my YouTube channel. This series is going to be focusing on having discussions and interviewing my friends and family and just the musicians that I know. And I hope it's going to be fun, engaging, and I hope that you will enjoy it. Today we have a very, very special guest, and by very special guest I mean the annoying kid that runs around the house all the time, but for you it's a special guest. And that is my sister Salma.
Hello everyone.
Okay, so we're gonna have an interview today with Salma. We're gonna discuss a couple of silly questions and some less silly questions, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, Salma. So we have some pretty silly questions for you. So, do you prefer tea or coffee?
Tea. But coffee is good too.
Okay. Summer or winter?
Spring.
So, Tchaikovsky or Mozart?
Mozart.
What's your favorite composer though?
Bach.
Yeah. Okay. So, would you rather play the timpani or the viola for the rest of your life?
Viola.
Viola. Okay. Yeah, I think we have put an end to viola jokes now. Apple or Samsung?
It's a hard choice, but I think Samsung.
Dress or pants?
Pants. More stylish.
Okay. And long hair or short hair?
I think short hair, it's easier with violin.
Okay. I think we're done with fashion for now. So, do you prefer Baby Yoda or grown-up Yoda?
Baby Yoda.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Do you like soup or sandwich?
Soup.
Soup. Okay. Yeah, soup is nice.
Especially when mom makes it, it's very tasty.
Yeah. What's your favorite soup and sandwich? Guys, this is very important.
Soup. Mom makes meatball soup. I really love that. She makes Russian traditional borscht that's very tasty. She makes plenty of other stuff that are very tasty. Sandwiches, I just like bread and butter.
Is that a sandwich? That's more like flavored bread.
That's how I like it.
Okay. And do you prefer playing music in chamber music or solo?
Chamber, you collaborate more, and yeah. Chamber.
You like collaborating?
Yeah.
Is it because of me?
No.
Oh. Are you a cat or dog person?
I'm a pigeon person.
Yeah, me too. I love pigeons.
They're the best.
But cat or dog?
Dog.
You really have to answer questions, Salma. Okay. Would you rather have like a big dog or a small dog?
Small dog.
So it looks more like a pigeon?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so now let's move on to longer questions, but this one is still silly. So what's your best excuse for not practicing?
I tell mom that I have other stuff to do, like homework and yeah.
Yeah, you just. Sometimes I just tell my teachers that my school teachers that I have to practice, and I tell mom that I have homework, and then I just take a nap or something.
That's smart.
Guys, write this down, okay? It's free life hacks for you. Anyway, so let's talk about more serious stuff about you, your musical life and everything. So what is your learning routine?
Well, I'm a homeschooler, so in the morning I usually study math, geography, history, and science. That's my favorite. I really like science.
So what's your favorite science?
Astronomy.
So would you rather choose like chemistry or physics? What's your favorite?
Physics, probably, yeah.
Because I have to choose classes from my high school, so I'm taking advice from everyone.
And for sure, good advice.
Yeah, it's very valuable advice from someone. Right there. Okay. And what time of the day do you love to practice?
Usually in the afternoon, because in the mornings I kind of sleepy, and in the evening I'm really tired.
Yeah, it's true. But sometimes it happens in the evening. Does that happen to you when in the evening you sometimes want to practice as well?
Yeah, that happens all the time. When in the evening you just have a lot of energy, and in the morning you just want to keep sleeping.
So how does your family support your musical life?
Way too much. Well, my dad, if I ever play Sarasate, he says I'm a prodigy. And, well, that's the only important thing for him, that I play Sarasate and those kind of pieces. For Mom, she says the opposite. She says I have a lot of work to do. Well, that's right. I am pretty good right now, but I have much to learn more. And my brother, he encourages me a lot. He teases me, and he tells I have bad intonation.
Yeah, you do.
Really?
Well, okay, it used to be worse, so it's getting better.
Yeah, it's getting better for sure.
I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't have perfect pitch. She has perfect pitch. So
Yeah, so I tell you when you have bad intonation.
yeah, but for some reason, don't tell yourself when you have bad intonation. Okay, I'm joking, Salma. You're really improving.
Okay,
Good
thank you.
job. I'm really proud of you.
You are improving too.
Thanks. Oh, that was nice.
Oh.
Anyway, you know how after the lockdown happened, we don't really get to go to concerts anymore, but we do listen or watch whatever online concerts or live streams that come up from famous musicians, or sometimes they're like ballets and operas and those kind of transmissions. So Selma, I know that you really love opera, and we listen to a lot of opera. So what's your favorite opera?
My favorite opera. Well, I have a bunch of favorite operas, but for now, I think the most recent one I have watched is Thais, and I really enjoyed it. The production I saw was the Metropolitan Opera HD series. Very good quality, and yeah, the singers were Renee Fleming and a wonderful baritone, Thomas Hampson. I really liked the story and the plot. Their singing was really beautiful. The orchestra was perfect, and that solo and the music was very good.
And I remember the concertmaster was so hyped when it was his turn to play the solo. He was like, "Okay, I've been waiting for this moment my entire life."
Yeah, it was fun watching that.
So often we hear interviews and read memoirs of famous musicians. For example, we're reading a book right now about Nathan Milstein, who's a famous violinist who worked a lot with Horowitz. He was his like BFF, I guess, and they worked a lot together, and he had a very interesting life. So he wrote memoirs. You enjoying the book, by the way?
Yes, I really love it. It's very interesting how he tells about who he has met and all those influences. It's interesting to know about his career and his life.
It's a very interesting book, and I actually really recommend it if you want to learn more about the musical life of the 20th century. So it's called From Russia to the West. We rarely get to see interviews from like music students and people who aren't really professional yet, right? So I wanted to ask you if there's anything to share about your musical life. So what are some things that you love, some things that you don't like as much?
Well, music is a lot of fun. It's very interesting to listen to it. It's all very beautiful, and a lot of learning and practice, but that's also fun. You learn new pieces, and it kind of educates you a lot. You get to know about history, knowing all those composers, and there's a lot of benefit from it.
Yeah, so you never thought of like quitting and
No, never.
I was talking about the Milstein book before. So he talks, actually, this is one of the examples, but he talks about how he met lots of musicians that really inspired him. I mean, he did have a lifelong friendship with Horowitz, which really changed his life. But he also, there are other composers and musicians that he met that really inspired him. For example, Rachmaninoff. He talks about him a lot, and he really looked up to him. And also the famous singer Fyodor Shchilapin, who he really admired as well, mentions him like in every 5 pages of the book. So meeting a famous musician and getting inspired by them is really something that can change your life. So tell us about some of the famous and good musicians that inspire you during your life.
Well, first of all, James Ennis. I've listened to a lot of concerts with him, also virtually. His technique and his way of playing music is just almost perfect, I'd say. And I really admire his playing and his interpretations.
James Ennis is awesome.
Yes.
So what are some others?
All of the teachers from the Taylor Academy, including my teacher, Marie Berard, and Kareem's flute teacher, Susan Hebner. I've learned a lot from her lessons with Kareem. Jonathan Crow, there was a wonderful play along with Jonathan Crow challenge.
Oh yeah, do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure.
So as a little bit of background info, the play along with Jonathan Crow was a very nice initiative from Jonathan Crow and the Toronto Symphony Orchestra. It was an activity where you could play the Bach double along with the recording of Jonathan Crow and Philip Chu. You get to submit your videos and then they listen to all of it, and it was a really nice experience. Did you like it, Salma?
Yes, it was a wonderful opportunity, and I also have that repertoire, the Bach double.
In your repertoire now?
Yeah, in my repertoire, and I have a chance to play it with my brother.
Yeah, we could play it
Mom.
together.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah, we can play it with Mom. And by the way, guys, if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, if you're interested in this kind of content, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the future videos that are related to this classical music topic. And we might also post some of our performances here. So if you want to hear the Bach double, then we need more subscribers for that. Like, I don't know, 2 million at least. Definitely 2 million. So yeah, thank you for talking to us a little bit, Salma, and we hope to interview more of our friends and musicians. But do you have anything to say to the audience before we leave?
Well, enjoy my performance.
Oh yeah. So you're about to hear some of Salma's wonderful performances on the violin in just about a moment. Wonderful? Are they wonderful? Yeah, they're pretty wonderful. With that, please enjoy the performance, and we'll see you in another video.